MYP on-screen examinations are unique because they reflect best classroom practice. Typical summative assessments from MYP units are sampled, simulated, or replicated. The best preparation for MYP on-screen examinations is high-quality teaching and learning organised by the MYP unit planning process. MYP on-screen examinations are designed with common features that promote consistency across subjects. These include topic lists and examination blueprints. They are written to directly assess the knowledge and skills described in MYP subject assessment criteria. eAssessment in mathematics is offered in mathematics and extended mathematics. The IB's on-screen examinations are not like any other examinations, with an extensive detailed list of required material to cover. Instead, the on-screen examinations in mathematics are written with the expectation that students have completed a number of topics that define the examinable subject matter for MYP on-screen examinations. For example, regarding number, students are expected to have completed topics such as forms of numbers and number systems, and skills such as ordering numbers, absolute value of number, transformation between different forms of numbers, etc. The full topic list and skills framework can be found in the Mathematics Subject Guide that is available on the IB's Password-Protected Programme Resource Centre. The Subject Guide explains which standardised symbols, notations and terminology students are expected to recognise, and teachers should introduce these as a regular part of MYP courses in these subject groups as appropriate. MYP on-screen examinations are constructed as a series of tasks that sample, simulate or replicate school-based assessment practices. Blueprints enable teachers and students to review the nature and purpose of MYP eAssessment. They provide an important resource for helping students to prepare for on-screen examinations, focusing attention on subject group criteria and assessment strategies in each subject group. And this is how the actual on-screen examination looks. You can see the ease of use of the IB's purpose-built examination software. It has a look and feel familiar to those who use the internet every day. The first page in the examination is the overview screen, which provides a summary of the content for each question so that students can navigate to their preferred question. The starting point for each task is identified by the section that has an image from the task and also details of how the criteria, the things students must be able to do, are assessed within that task. This question from Task A assesses Criterion A, knowing and understanding, and Criterion C, moving between different forms of mathematical representation. Here, a parabola is presented in context, and then the two scenarios are illustrated as shown. The stimulus requires students to move between forms of mathematical representation. Students now interpret the curve and apply their understanding to solve the algebraic problem. In this example, you can see the educational quality of assessment that is possible in a digital environment. Such questions cannot be created in the standard multiple-choice tests or paper-based examinations. The second task is connected to the global context for the session. It assesses Criterion D, students' ability to apply mathematics in a real-life context, and students are typically presented with background information in a video, and sometimes a simulator is provided so that students can engage with the context. Students are required to produce extended written responses to evaluate and justify the validity of mathematics models and also demonstrate their communication skills, which are assessed by Criterion C. The final task addresses investigative skills and assesses Criterion B. The abstract questions in this task are typically introduced in a video, and the stimulus contains a great degree of interactivity, which provides initial scaffolding to allow students of different abilities to access the task. Students are led through a series of guided questions before moving on to the open investigation. As with all the tasks, strands from Criterion C are also assessed. What you have seen here provides a good indication of how the MYP on-screen examinations for mathematics look and how teaching and learning in the classroom can be strengthened to prepare students for these on-screen examinations. Any IB World School teaching the MYP in Year 5 can offer eAssessment. Find out how to become an IB World School if you're interested in eAssessment but aren't one already. Contact our IB representatives in the Americas at iba@ibo.org. In Europe, the Middle East, Africa or Asia Pacific at ibid@ibo.org.